Alexa, turn on the light. Alexa, what's the capital of Australia? Can one use an Amazon Echo, Alexa, on Shabbat to do forbidden acts? So originally I thought this problem was similar to asking a non-Jew to do something for oneself. And the question is, can you get someone else, or some other object to do something for you that's forbidden? Or a similar thing would be a dog, a trained dog, pushing a button on the elevator. How distant is this act from one's own agency? Originally I thought that might be the problem here. But upon further investigation, it turns out that before we even get to there, we have a problem of one's voice activating Alexa itself, turning on a blue LED light, and also one's voice is recorded in Alexa when one's talking to it. So we first have to investigate whether one's verbal commands, one's talk, one's speech is considered an action. If one's speech is considered an action, then one would be doing a forbidden act here by turning on the light, LED light, however you understand that, if it's Drabanan, or Minhag, Deraita. Nevertheless, there's something wrong with that, and also the recording. If it's not an act, then the question might not even start. I saw it brought down that this might be connected to a machlokes between Reish Lakish and Rabbi Yochanan with regards to muzzling one's ox when one is plowing the field. It's forbidden to do so, and they ask in the Gemara, what if one does it be a verbal command? One says to the animal, to the ox, do not give some sort of command, no, or some sort of verbal output towards the animal, and the animal does not graze. Would that be considered an action? Would that be considered a chasima? So Reish Lakish says no. One's verbal command, one verbal output is not considered an action. Rabbi Yochanan says akimat svatav is considered an action. So on face value, maybe we'll go back to this machloket. The halacha is not like Reish Lakish, it's like Rabbi Yochanan. So apparently the question doesn't even get off the runway, because when one verbally commands Alexa to do something, one is doing an action, and one's causing through one's verbal command the LED light to turn on, and also for one's voice to be recorded. One could add on to this another problem, that this is daber davar. You cannot speak about forbidden things in Shabbat. So those two problems would make the Alexa problematic. But an interesting investigation would be for a new type of technology, which isn't based on verbal command, but rather on mind control and one's thoughts. And this is a technology called BCI, and it's being used for individuals with disabilities, and they're able to activate these like a bionic arm, or or relay commands through their intention through a computer by means of their thoughts. This technology seems to sidestep the two problems we mentioned. Number one, one's voice command is considered an act, a ma'aseh, but one's thoughts, that's a whole other story. Hihurim mutarim on Shabbat. And we also see with regards to hafrashat truma, according to Tosfot, one can tithe via one's intention, via one's thoughts on Shabbat, even though in action it's forbidden. So that would sidestep that problem. And also daber davar, one's not saying anything forbidden. One's just having thoughts. So that would be an issue that poskim would be dealing with as that technology advances.